Hey, Scruffy. So I have, let's see, meaty pate with real chicken and tuna, and kibble and chicken skin. And yeah, it's colder today. Okay, let's see. Actually, I just put the food on the table there, so just get the glove on. Okay. Okay, just got a head bump there. I'm looking at Scruffy's hair right there. That part looked like it was kind of dusty or dirty or something. It's kind of gray. I don't know, it might just be the lighting. And I think, I don't know. So it looks like he was grooming in the very back. And yeah, it might just be the lighting and the way it's parted. There's a head bump there again. So yeah, the rain stopped for now. The sun did come out, but yeah, it was kind of cold today. So, I had trouble sleeping last night. I was awake in bed till I think pretty late this morning. So it was like 5 a.m. or something before I finally got to sleep. So I'm not having a great day. So I ended up trying to sleep in just to make up for the lack of sleep I got. But yeah, I figure I'm gonna be all screwed up now. So I got a late jump on the day. Not that I had to do much today. There's nothing pressing. Though I mentioned yesterday, I finally received that medallion signature guarantee that I've been waiting for, which is kind of a big deal. Raise this foot there. So I got that all shipped yesterday. So I immediately got the letter and then I had a packet ready to go to mail, and then I had a prepaid shipping label for UPS for overnight delivery. And I walked to the UPS store yesterday and also walked to the bank. Had to do some stuff at the bank. So anyway, today I got another letter from my dad's financial advisor who helped me with that medallion signature guarantee. And I was a little freaked out because I wasn't expecting another letter. And so I opened it and raised his foot. So I opened the letter, and it's basically the same letter that they had the medallion signature guarantee on. And I guess there was another medallion signature guarantee on it. And I start freaking out because I thought maybe I had mailed the wrong letter. Maybe one was a photocopy of the other. And for this type of thing, I think they need the original document. So it's like, oh no, not another thing. And then I read the attached note. And it looks like, yeah, this is another copy I think it's actually not like a photocopy. It has another medallion signature guarantee on it, but the note indicates that I need to sign something for them. So this has nothing to do with the other thing I was trying to deal with. This is just for their own documentation and records. So they need me to sign the document and mail it back. And they gave me a envelope to mail it back in. So fortunately, I got this kind of late in the day. Some mail carriers not delivering the mail at the same time every day. So sometimes I get it in the morning, sometimes I get it in the afternoon. I used to get it like at the end of the day, or like evening, basically, when they're running late, I guess, and still delivering mail. So don't quite understand the time changes, but anyway, yeah, it's too late to mail it today, so I'll have to send it out. But yeah, we're still like on various holiday schedules and so forth, so I don't think anyone's delivering the mail for the next few days, at least. Or even if they do, it's probably going to be like really slow and backlogged. So it's probably not too pressing that I get it out immediately. I do need to think about going out to get stuff, supplies. So I'm actually getting low on cat food. But of course, I think I'm probably going to have that shipped. So I think I have a couple weeks left of cat food, but since it takes me a while to place the order and get it shipped and whatever, I should probably get that going in the next few days. And then there's some other things that I've been meaning to get that I haven't gotten. So I mentioned, I think like a month, or actually no, several months ago, I think I ran out of, I mentioned I ran out of cream of mushroom soup, and I used that as ingredients for making other stuff, including my big vegetable soup. Though I also use it for other things, like I have a Yankee pot roast recipe that uses it. Though I haven't made a pot roast in a long time, partly because the meat is expensive now, partly because also I'm on a diet, so I'm trying to deprive myself of that because I have the tendency to overeat on that because it tastes good. But I was thinking, I haven't had it in so long. I think for a cheat meal, I'm kind of tempted to just buy a pot roast and a chuck roast or something, make it. But beef is really expensive right now, and I'm not sure if I want to pay that money. But I don't know, I might break down soon. I haven't had it. It's probably been like a year. Because I've been doing my vegetable soup diet for about a year now, I think. Actually, no, I don't know if it's been that long. The diet I started about a year ago. I'm not sure if I did the vegetable soup at the beginning of it or not. I tried some other things like salads and whatever, and the problem was, they weren't filling me up. So you eat the salad and still hungry, and then to make the salad like edible, you tend to put things in it that are not exactly not helpful towards a diet. So I think Scruffy's ready for food here. He's not doing much, just looking straight in a direction. Okay, let's get your food. So I thought I had another chicken bone. I miscounted. I didn't. I used them all up. I was thinking I wasn't going to give him the chicken stuff tonight, but then I thought, well, maybe I'll give him a little skin. And so I grabbed the bag, and then I realized there's no more bones in there. So I actually have another bag of chicken scraps that I saved from last time. I think I made, I had a raw chicken, so I froze that. So there's actually more. So I might start thawing it out at a certain point. I don't know. He just had a whole bunch of chicken, so I can give him a break, get him used to the normal routine again. Or maybe I'll save it if I run out of cat food because I don't order it in time. So I still have the contingency cat food, the fancy gourmet stuff that my neighbor gave me. So I do have a backup supply in case of emergency. And then of course I got like 60 pounds of kibble, so no problem there. So yeah, speaking of breaking my diet, I had friends of the family stop by very briefly. They weren't able to stay, but basically I just wanted to be nice, and they gave me the husband works at a big company, has I guess pretty good cafeteria. So anyway, they decided they wanted to bring me lunch one day from the cafeteria. So they had Swedish meatballs that day, and so or this yesterday. So guess what I had for dinner last night. And actually, it was pretty good. I don't know. I'm not a good judge of Swedish meatballs, but I enjoyed it. Yeah. Well, I haven't had Swedish meatballs in a really long time. I was actually trying to count when the last time I had Swedish meatballs was, and I think it may be approaching a decade. I couldn't believe it's been that long. I remember the last time I had it was actually at IKEA. Because I actually had not had the Swedish meatballs there, and so I was actually curious if they were any good. I was actually a little disappointed from what I remember. I think I actually enjoyed the cafeteria meatballs more from yesterday than the IKEA ones. I don't know, maybe that means the cafeteria is not that authentic and the IKEA ones are more authentic, or maybe IKEA just had a bad day, or I don't know. Or maybe IKEAs are never that good. I don't know. So I'm not a good judge. But yeah, this one had Swedish meatballs, and it's on top of a pasta, and then it had a bunch of veggies. They were steamed. So, so there's my cheat meal. And actually, that was actually pretty good. So that was a good cheat meal. So that was very nice of my friends. So it was basically they've been locked down, sort of like me, but the husband's still working his normal job, and so he works. I guess he's been working really long hours, so he eats at that cafeteria quite often. And I guess they just decided, hey, since I'm at the cafeteria, let's pick up some food, extra food. So I was reminded recently, by coincidence, of old science fiction TV series called Babylon 5. And I think it's from the 90s. So it was it may have been the first, not counting soap operas, but it was the first American television series to have, instead of doing like single one-off episodes, it had one giant arching story that developed over the course of 5 years or 5 seasons. And nowadays, I guess that's kind of common. So we got Netflix and all these different streaming services that build up stories, or HBO as well, Game of Thrones, that type of stuff. But back then, that was for some reason really uncommon or non-existent. There's actually a really good talk about it, why it didn't happen back then, and how that affects the quality of the content and the message. It's lectured by Jonathan Blow, indie game developer. It's like the message is the medium. And basically it talks about how syndication and commercials basically dictated what TV shows couldn't do, and so they couldn't do an overarching arc, and then by needing to put commercials in at every moment and being able to sell this to syndication where anyone can watch any episode out of order, basically they couldn't do certain things, and you can't basically reach a certain level, or you can't do a certain type of thing like Game of Thrones is now, and you can't do a story like that. And then even if you tried, it just doesn't work because the medium is so different, because you have to allow for people to watch it out of order, and you have to allow for commercial breaks to be interjected and so forth. But anyway, back to Babylon 5. There's a small sketch where one of the aliens has a friend over, and he gives him a dish of, I think it's called brine, and his friend's like, how did you get brine here? Because their homeworld was invaded, so they can't get any food. And he says, oh, this is not brine, but it's basically a perfect reproduction that the humans have created. It's called Swedish meatballs. So the joke is that basically every culture in the world has some equivalent to Swedish meatballs. So I guess Scruffy's done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.